Actually, this all started for me personally in 1989 when I first came to La Paz to officiate a softball tournament that was being run by a fellow in the United States. And with that, certain people came to me and asked me if I could help start Little League Baseball and adult softball here in the state of Baja Sud, which there wasn't any. So I said, sure. So I went back to the United States, and for 15 years, we collected sports materials and brought them down more than once a year. And we started all the Little Leagues and the softball programs for the adults. And we did that for 15 years and created a situation today where there are hundreds of men playing and Little Leagues up and down the state. In every small village, every city, we have youth baseball that's being played today. And we are continuing with our YES Foundation in the United States to collect these materials and get them down here. So that was our original mission statement, was to create sports leagues for children that couldn't afford it and to assist them by giving them the materials necessary in the coaching and clinics and tournaments and all the good stuff that they couldn't afford. But then 5 years ago, I decided to make my home permanently here in La Paz, Baja California Sur. And by living here, I have been able to learn more about the culture as opposed to just coming down and delivering materials and going back. For many, many years, starting back in 1989, I would bring baseball cards to La Paz and to Baja California Sur, which there was no sports cards ever down here, so nobody ever saw any. And I started giving those to kids. I'd see them on the street, and I'd just stop and give them baseball cards. Well, after a while, it got pretty well known that if you want baseball cards, you go see Ray Thomas, right? And so one day, about 2 months ago, I was walking downtown La Paz, and some man came up to me, and he had a little boy with him. And he says, "You're Ray Thomas?" And I says, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, you know, when I was 8 years old, you gave me a baseball and you signed it." And he says, "That's in my son's room." And the little boy was his son. And he says, "You also gave me some baseball cards, and I still have them." And he says, "Do you have any for my son?" And I said, "Sure." And I've been told, and I don't want to be on an eye kick, but I've been told that my passion for the children, what I do, is for real. And I know that. And I even get a little emotional because to me it's so real. And I think in some way that transfers to people. And I get the assistance and the help that we need to take care of these kids. And to me that's all that matters.